Hello folks, Russia is getting very angry at North Korea. Now the North Korean missile that was fired 2 days ago is its most advanced missile yet, and it landed just 60 miles south of Russia's landmass. Now a US official who was speaking on the condition of anonymity according to this website said that the missile has landed 60 miles south of Russia's Vladivostok region. Now the missile flew 700 kilometers or 430 miles, and it reached an altitude of more than 2,000 kilometers or 1,245 miles. This is according to officials in South Korea and Japan. Now this is the most advanced missile North Korea has successfully tested, and the US ambassador to the United Nations has called for North Korea to stop its advances. Now folks, people are starting to say that North Korea is becoming very dangerous. Now Fox News has reported that North Korea has the ability to produce 14 to 18 nuclear warheads, and we're beginning to see evidence that North Korea's missile systems are becoming more and more advanced. Now a few years ago folks, it wouldn't matter. North Korea's missiles, they were terrible, they did not go very far. But now, after constant failure, they are starting to become successful, and we see evidence of this as they launch more and more advanced missiles. And what is also important, folks, is that North Korea is not showing their most advanced missiles yet. If they did, it would give the US and Japan and South Korea a massive advantage if they did fire them, which means they are showing a less advanced version of their missiles, much like how the US military technology is 10 years ahead in the future that is being released to the public or is being shown to the public. Now, the intercontinental ballistic missile is considered to have a range of more than 6,000 kilometers. Now, the White House has mentioned Russia in its earlier statement about the launch, that the missile was in fact closer to Russia than Japan, and that the president cannot imagine, the president referencing Donald Trump, cannot imagine that Russia and Putin is pleased by this. Now, the experts are saying that the fact that the altitude of the missile was so high meant that its range can continue to expand as they begin to put more and more fuel into these missile systems. Now, when North Korea conducts these trial missile launches, they often don't put the full amount of fuel into the missile systems, because otherwise it would reveal too much about the missile if it was recovered by the US, Japan, or other allied nations. Now, this is coming with a change in attitude with Moon winning the South Korean election, and has said that he is willing to go to Pyongyang under the right conditions, and says that there must be a dialogue between the two countries. So this, folks, is very interesting. Now I want you to comment below and tell us what you think about this, and also to discuss what you think the US should do in response to North Korea continuing to upgrade their military equipment, because make no mistakes, folks, make no mistake, North Korea is starting to get to a point where they pose a serious threat to both Russian and American security.